Hello YouTube friends, I'm Shoestring J and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal and money saving. And today I'm wearing an absolute bargain jumper. I bought it from a boot sale right at the beginning of spring, one of the first boot sales, and I paid about, I can't remember exactly, I think I put it on one of my videos, it was £1 or two, wasn't very much anyway, and it still had the tag on it. It's from Marks and Spencer's and it was £35, and I love it, and I've kind of been very happy to have the opportunity to wear it. I think I mentioned in my previous video that I don't mind autumn coming. I quite like it. I quite like the change of the seasons and an opportunity to kind of cozy up and put on my nice warm jumpers and things. So I've been doing a lot of that, walking the dog. But the downside of, I think it's this anyway, the downside of the changing of the seasons is that I have been knocked sideways with I guess, fibromyalgia. I'm never sure whether I really have it, but I've been just exhausted, really, really tired. I'm very tired today. I get up, I feel tired. I do a few things and I feel like I need a nap. So I've been giving into the nap this week. If I need a nap, I've been going upstairs. Archie's very happy to come with me and just having, an hour, at least I had half an hour and it made all the difference, So I think, well, that's the advantage of not working for someone else. I can go and have a nap if I want to. So that's what I've been doing. But because I've been so tired, I made a decision about my cleaning, and some of you will know that I took on just a couple of sessions a week of cleaning, just house cleaning, to make up for losing our lodger money. So when we were in our previous house, we used to have a lodger. It was really, really useful extra money. We kind of came to rely on that a bit. So we were moving house, she was leaving anyway. So we had about 6 months where we didn't have a lodger. So I thought, well, I could do a bit of cleaning. My daughter had been doing some work for this cleaning agency and I thought, well, I could do that just a couple of times a week. So that's what I've been doing for about a year, just over a year, I think. And I don't mind it. I quite enjoy going and I just kind of put my audio book on and make everything clean and tidy. And I really don't mind it. But the downside of that is that I find when I'm tired already, that uses all of my energy. So even though I'm perhaps doing 3 hours in the morning, that's me done really. I can't do much productive in the day. So as for cleaning my own house, sometimes that falls by the wayside and I hate it. I hate it when the house is disorganised and untidy and dirty, and I just don't like it. You have to keep on top of it. I've got 2 cats and a dog, and they make a mess, cat hair everywhere and doggy paw prints. And at the moment, the house is a pit because it's got my eBay stuff just everywhere that I will show you the haul. But it's now Wednesday. I bought it all back on Sunday and all I've done is kind of sort it out, ready to be photographed, and it's all sitting on the dining room table. So really need to do something about that. And if I wasn't cleaning on a Thursday and a Friday morning, I could spend a day tomorrow just getting that done, sorted, put away. I did a load of listing last week and it's still sitting upstairs. I haven't put it away yet. A lot of it has to be, packed nicely because it's China. I'm moving far more into doing collectibles and bric-a-brac, which tends to mean things are a little bit more breakable and fragile. And that is the kind of issue with doing it. I find it much more interesting than clothing now, but clothing, you can just shove it in a bag, a mailer and send it off. Doesn't involve lots of packing. But I did 5 parcels on Monday and I had to have boxes and packing for all of it, bubble wrap and all sorts. It took very much longer than it would to do 5 items of clothing. So that's the downside really of doing that, but I still enjoy it. I'm really going for it at the moment. So I've also continued to eat low carb this week. I'll show you just a couple of the meals again at the end. And I went to a boot sale with my mum and we had such a good time. I love this boot sale. It's so tiny, but it is just brilliant. And both times I've been, I've found some excellent stuff and we've had a lovely time. My mum loves boot sales. So it's nice for her to go out, and we went and had a kind of brunch in the cafe there as well afterwards, and a little mosey around the antique centre. Anyway, I'll show you, this is a little bit of what I got up to this week and my boot sale haul. So we've got lots of layers on, ready for the boot sale near Mum's. It's flipping freezing out there, so wish us luck.
There's the Irish leather be there.
Mum in her natural habitat, filming your mother, look. very small boot sale, very, very small. But the sun's about to come out.
I bet they're cold from stalling out.
Mum waiting for her cup of coffee. Look at this marvellous tea room. Isn't it nice? Look at that wallpaper. There she is again. So I'm having eggs and sausages and tomatoes. Mum's gone for the full doorstop sandwich. There's plenty carbs on hers. It's low carbish, hopefully. And on the same site as the boot sale and the cafe, there is an antique centre. So I loved having a little look around because obviously I want to learn as much as possible about antiques and pricing and collectibles and that kind of thing. So this was a really nice antique centre. So we had a good old route round there before we went home. So as you can see, we have got a lot of stuff between us. Mostly mine, after there's Mum's walker. But under her walker there's more bags. This Anglepoise lamp for Mum to do her jigsaws, but it's a vintage one, it's nice, a couple of pictures. It's just a brilliant haul today. I'll show you the haul in a bit. So back from the boot sale, back from Mum's house. It's a really good boot sale. It was just brilliant. I loved it. Got some real good bargains. So I'm going to go through my little haul with you. Mum got a few bits as well, but obviously I haven't got those with me. One of the first things I bought actually were these Denby oven to tableware. They are slight seconds. He did tell me that they were seconds. You can see that one's got kind of slight imperfection in the glaze. But I love the colour of these. I always like these. And for £2 each, seriously, why would I not have bought them? This one's a bit grubby. I can't see why this is a second, but it is grubby. See, it's Denby. £2 each. What an absolute massive bargain. These are so expensive new. And the other shape I got was this. And these are for us. I mean, I'll use these. I think these are really good and worth having. And they go with my pink and green kitchen, don't they? You'll have to excuse me bobbing up and down to try and get things, but what else did I get? So I got this lovely pink vase. So I've picked up a few vases now. I found I didn't have, I'm just looking at them now like you can see them. I didn't really have many vases, or I didn't have many nice vases. And they didn't really fit with the colour scheme at all, ones that I had. So I've been looking at just for one or two because it's handy to have a vase, isn't it? And I thought that was really nice. It's only an IKEA one. It's still got its label on, and that was. It's still got a receipt in it. It's got an IKEA receipt in it. That's funny. What did they spend in IKEA that day? £33.50. So this vase cost £8 when they bought it new. I think it's still a bargain. I paid £1 for it. It's fun. I don't want to put that back in there. Put that up there. So that's lovely. Isn't it a nice shape? Nice and simple. So some pink and green for my kitchen. Now this isn't green, I kind of wish it was, but it's still pastel. Beautiful Churchgate kitchen clock. And I've wanted one of these. I've got a space just behind the camera where I've been looking at it thinking we need a clock on there. So she told me it's working. It's not working at the moment because needs a new battery, but I'm going to test it out. I really hope it works because that is beautiful and they're really quite expensive. So really pleased with that. I just did so well at this boot sale. It was very good. Oh, I just need a sip of my tea. I've just driven back from Mum's non-stop. It's been non-stop today. I did actually buy something from the antique centre, but it's still reasonable, I thought. A lady persuaded me I need this, even though it was absolutely freezing this morning. I thought, actually, that is rather nice, and I will wear that next year. It's Bravissimo. I don't know if I know that. Anyone know that brand? But it's a lovely kind of white lacy broderie anglais type top. So that was £1. And I got a few clothes from her stall. Same lady. I got the clock from her as well, and some bedding that I'll show you in a minute. It was a mother and daughter. This is Bowden. And it's a really lovely, nice quality. Bowden does nice dresses. Nice quality dress for £1. You literally cannot go wrong with that. It's my saying. It's always my saying. Can't go wrong with that, can you? That's really lovely. I mean, a nice print. It's really thick, good quality, excellent condition. I got this from the same ladies. It's Laura Ashley, and it's a pale green, size 14, nice cardigan, which I'm going to try on. But, I mean, it would fit me, I'm sure, but it's got a lovely lining, hasn't it? That sort of silky lining. Size 14, I'm just trying to see what it's made of. It feels kind of like maybe a cotton blend, but sometimes Laura Ashley has something nice in it, doesn't it? What's it got in it? Here we go. Viscose, rayon, and nylon. No cotton at all, elastane, but it's a nice little green for autumn 3/4 sleeve cardigan, again in really nice condition, size 14. I'm going to try that on, hopefully that'll fit me, but I don't really know what I'd wear it with actually, because that's quite, I just suppose you wouldn't really see that, doesn't really matter, you wouldn't see the lining. I got these mugs from the same guy that I got the Denby from. He was a very, very reasonably priced Yorkshireman. Got 2 lots of each, pink and green, Wedgwood ivory stripe rose and ivory spray rose. And one of them's got actual tea stains in it. It looks like someone's never washed it up, but honestly that'll come out, that's no problem. Down there, those are nice. 4 of those, oh how much were they? I think they were £2, so £50, 50p each rather. And going back to the lady with the clothing, I also picked up this, it's just a plain grey M&S, size medium, long grey sweater. It's quite a long one. And if I don't like this, my daughter Chloe will love this. It's exactly her sort of style. So if it doesn't suit me, she will have it. I'm trying to think, well is that just acrylic? That's just acrylic. It's got a lovely soft feel to it. So if I don't wear that, and if it doesn't, sometimes that neckline's not great on me. I've just got a similar neckline today. This is a Bowden jumper. I got this on Vinted. Isn't it a lovely colour? It was so warm this morning. I was really glad I had it with me, with a scarf and another jumper on top. So yes, anyway, that's another nice basic. So all of those, they were £1 each. And what did I say I got from them? Oh, the bedding, which I'm about to show you. The bedding is Joe Brown, I think. Let me just check. It's a good brand anyway. Yeah, Joe Brown's. And I love Joe Brown's clothing. I do own a lot of Joe Brown's. I often pick it up secondhand, but I've bought a couple of new pieces. I bought a dress for my dad's funeral because it was a claret and blue colour, and I decided to go claret and blue with his favourite West Ham team, and had my nails done claret and blue as well. But it's really nice quality. It's quite expensive new, but their home stuff is really nice. And I think this is a lovely print. And this is a double duvet, 2 pillowcases, and some cushions for £5. 3 cushions, so 2 cushions are the same, and they're really, really lovely, soft, almost like velvety. What do you call that? Do you call that velveteen? It's almost velvety. One of them is this colour, and the other one is the same, but still had its tag on. Still got its tag on, and they're like a pink and blue. So I think that could be a theme for my spare bedroom. I haven't really got anything going on up there. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that yet, but that would all go kind of nicely. I think it's really nice, and so it's good quality for a £5. I don't even like to think what that would cost new. It's got the cushions in it and everything. As I say, she said she literally had the duvet set on once on her bed and then took it off and washed it and decided she didn't like that colour scheme. So more money than sense, what I say. Oh, that's the other. These are the pillowcases. So I mean, they're in good condition. Very pleased. £5. Isn't that crazy? So what else did I get? So, oh yeah, a few other bits. Now, the last time I did a haul from this boot sale, I bought a load of vintage china, and a lot of it came from a woman who said that she was helping her dad to clear out his 3-bedroom house because I don't know if he's planning to kind of move out or what, but he used to be a house clearance guy and he kept a lot of pieces, and so I picked up a few bits from her. This is Copeland, which I don't know, but it's a kind of fancy candlestick holder. It's very big. Just freezing this to say I could not find anything like this anywhere. It's like a dinner plate size candlestick holder, but I said before, these are things to sell. I don't know about a lot of these things, but I really find it interesting to learn. So if I can buy something really cheaply and make a few quid on it on eBay, then brilliant, that's what I'll do. So this is the plan with her stuff. That was £1. She sells it off really quite cheaply because she's really just helping him to get rid of it. And then I bought a set of these. I can't remember how much she charged me for these. And there's 3 cups, 3 saucers and 3 side plates. I think she charged me £3 or £4 for it. I think it might have been £4, but they're very pretty. They're coal cloth, vintage china, and as I say, I've got 3 teacups, 3 saucers to go with them, and 3 side plates. So I thought it was worth picking up. And the other thing I got from her, and I've never seen these. I see them all the time. I see other people buying them. I see them in antique shops, but I've never seen them to buy. Are these ugly price vintage like chutney dishes. This one's red cabbage. They're ugly faces. They're great. There's that one. Don't want to break these. And the thing is, I bought all 3 of the ones that she had there because I thought, oh, I just like them. And then I want to find out about them. I don't know what they go for. I literally don't know. But I thought they're really nice. Quirky, you know. And this was the one that really caught my eye to start with. And this one is mint. It's for mint sauce. You see his face and he's got a lid. And it does have mint written on it somewhere. Mint. Don't know if you can see that. Make that on the writing there. And here, oh God, please don't break it. They're not actually all the same make. This one is Sadler. The first one, I can't remember what I said the first one was, is Sadler. I think the next one is Sadler as well. Nope, that's another teacup. And this one doesn't have a lid. I think it should have a lid. It's probably lost its lid. And this is the onion one. This is the one I have seen actually before. And this I think is Sadler as well. Yeah, that's Sadler. So yeah, interesting. Again, so I don't know the value. I'll have a look and perhaps I'll put the value on here. It will be less without the lid. So I might not make any money at all. What did she charge me for them? £3, £2 for this one because it doesn't have his lid, and £3 each for the other 2. So I've said I don't know what profit that is, but because I'm just learning about kind of vintage collectibles, I'm just taking a chance, especially when they're cheap. You know, that's the only way to learn, isn't it? Just to have a go, and plus like go and look around the antique centres and just see what people charge for things. And I just love all this. I love all this old stuff. I guess it was mass produced, but it's all made in England. A lot of it's made in the UK. Not like now where everything is made in China. There's masses of it and it goes all around the world and it's all the same. And I think there won't really be antiques in the same way in the future, collectibles, because everything's so mass produced and so cheaply produced and poorly produced. So I just love this stuff. I find I'm drawn to it so much. And these are all made in England, these ones. Because we had a manufacturing industry not so long ago. That was all of the things I got for her. Here are the saucers, the cold cloth saucers that go with those sets. So I thought I'll split them into little sets maybe. I have no idea what the value is on those, but again, I think, what did she charge me for those? I can't remember, what did I just say? I think it might have been was it £5 or £4? £4 or £5 anyway. She didn't charge me much. I just realised I came back with my mum's handbag. Luckily she's got her purse, so that wasn't an issue. Oh, I bought this in the antique centre for myself. They were only £10, they're 4 plates. They were only £10, so they weren't massive. And I've got this pattern on a mug somewhere, I'll find that in a minute. I've got the same pattern on a mug. It's Cath Kidston, very classic, chintzy, shabby chic. You know me, I love this stuff. So I've got 4 plates in good condition for £10. So £2.50 each, and I'm going to use those because they go with the mad pinkness that is this house. Let's put those back in there. Plate in the bag. While I was in there, I picked up this just because I thought I love an antique fair. So let's find out where they all are. Get to some more. A lady in the farm shop that was within the antiques centre persuaded me I needed to try Essex tea. Obviously, it's not made in Essex. Apparently it's brewed for our very hard water that we have here, so that is worth a try, I think. Talking of which, let's have a sip. It's been so cold today, this is going cold already. I picked these up because I thought Mum might want them, but they didn't fit her. They're Hotters. He charged me £2 for those. They're Hotter sandal shoes. They're pretty good condition. And they've got one little mark I noticed on the front, but nothing much, so I can always sell Hotter shoes, especially when they're £2. And then I picked up these very 80s looking jeans for £1, which I thought, well, I'll try these. They may not suit me at all. They're very 80s looking, just straight legged jeans with a kind of, what do you call that? And it's like paper bag jeans or something, aren't they? I don't know anything about fashion. And they're only new look mom jeans, that's what they are. I'll try them on. If they don't fit me, I'll stick them on Vinted. Be fine, get rid of them on there. And then, so that was everything that I bought today from the boot sale. On the way to Mum's, I stopped off at my favourite charity shop, which is an independent charity shop, and I often get some good bargains in there to see what they had. So I'm looking out for kind of things I could sell on mainly, but I bought some things for us as well. So this lovely vintage heavy tray. It's a really heavy tray. It's got like a, when was that? When would you say that was from? I don't really know. It's like 17th century or 18th century scene with horses and carriages, and apparently it's by G. Havel, animal painter. Wasn't there a Havel that did the horses? He wasn't a G. Havel, I don't think. Or perhaps he was, but he usually does race horses, doesn't he? So anyway, that's a very heavy metal tray for £2. I'm getting surrounded. Justin and Archie will be bounding in a minute and send all my china flying, do this before they get back. And I picked up these 6 plates for £6. Again, I haven't got a clue of the value, but I thought they were really interesting. They're Art Deco, I would say. Art Deco design, but slightly sort of oriental looking, aren't they? And they were originally made for the Cooperative Society. They're CWS, which when I looked it up was Cooperative Wholesale Society, Windsor, China. And it says there's 6 of those, so basically £1 each. So I'm going to have a look and see what the value of those would be. Probably not masses, but aren't they pretty? I just think they're really lovely. Really nice. I think you just have to buy what you like when you're experimenting. These I bought just for us to use because they're pink. So I've got a mad collection of pink china developing. and they were £3 for 5 plates. So unfortunately not 6 plates, but that's fine because, you know, we're not, there's 5 of us in the family actually if we're all together. So that works. But if you have anyone else, I'll just mix and match the china. And that's by Tradewinds tableware. And I didn't think that was anything at all, although they are heavy and they feel like quite nice quality. I had a quick look on eBay and they do a lot of novelty, sort of funny face mugs and plates and things. So, but they also do just kind of nice sets and they're quite expensive. I was surprised at that, but I'm going to keep those anyway, they're nice. I'm just going to move those out so I can show you the other kind of things. And this charity shop, honestly, it used to be brilliant for curtains. I mean, it still is good for curtains, but they used to charge £3 a pair and that was it, whatever pair. And I've picked up some absolutely gorgeous curtains before from them. At this time, they just had curtains as priced and they weren't priced at all. None of them were priced. So I had to go and ask the ladies. And these are dormer curtains. They're not a huge pair of dormer curtains, but they're very nice quality. And dormer is a nice quality, isn't it? They're not massive. They'd fit like a standard sort of window. They would be short, but they're so nicely made. They're weighted. They've got lining. They don't look as if they've been up long. They're very, very clean. Dormer curtains. And she charged me £7 for them. 100% cotton. I thought, well, £7. I mean, I've been getting £3 for them, but £7 is still really cheap for a decent pair of curtains. I could probably sell them for 30. So that's still quite worth buying, isn't it? And they're nice, aren't they? A lovely colour. So yeah, quite pleased with those. So that is everything that I don't think I've missed anything out. That's everything that I've bought either to keep or a few bits to sell on this weekend. Oh, I really completely forgot my biggest purchase of the day because I kind of bought them for someone else and then they didn't want them. I thought, well, that's fine because I would either use them or sell them. And these are Jack Vetriano prints. My ex-brother-in-law had a lot of them and he liked them and my mum thought he might like them and we tried to get hold of him and we couldn't. So I said, well, let's just buy them anyway. Let's buy them. Somebody will want them. If not, I'll sell them. I actually think they're rather nice, so I might use them. They're kind of 1920s, 1930s scenes, aren't they? And they're very stylish and nice. And there were 2 for £5, so I thought that was quite a good buy. The lady said she actually bought them in the 70s when they were all the rage. And that one on the beach. Rather nice. I quite like them, and they're really nicely framed. They're really nice, big, heavy black frames. So yeah, for a £5, I thought it was worth buying those, whether Bob wanted them or not. And actually he's got too many and he's had a bit of a clear out, so he didn't want them. So I think I'll find a place for them here. Archie's eating his dinner. I've got a pile of stuff I've got to look at for eBay. And I'm having a small little lunch because I had 2 hard-boiled eggs earlier, but I'm just feeling a bit hungry, so I'm just going to have this as well. Just making some sort of keto or low-carb crisps, crackers type things. I made them before and I didn't put any greaseproof on and they all stuck, but it was fine because they ended up just being crisps. I'm going to see if I can get these actually whole this time. They're going in the oven for 15 minutes. I'll show you them when they're done. Here they are, all sizzling still. Gosh, they look nice, but I have to wait for them to cool and then they go hard. At the moment they're quite soft still. So really easy. This time they've worked perfectly. Look, nice crackers. So you could just have them with, you know, or you could obviously not having cheese, but you could have them with something where you might perhaps have pasta. My friend Mickey says that she does this with Edam and uses it instead of lasagna sheets with mince. So you could do something like that. Or you could just have them by the side of a salad or something where you might have bread normally. Or like me now, I've got some tonic water and I'm going to have some of these with the tonic water. Delicious. So tonight's dinner is a savoury mince with mashed swede and vegetables. Justin's got a few potatoes on his. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at my life this week. I'm off now. I'm going to do tidying up. I'm going to do the washing up from this morning. Tidy up, try and have a bit of logic as far as the eBay stuff goes. I've got a parcel to post and just get myself organised. I'm going out this afternoon, so I've only got until about 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to get my nails done. They're very, very well overdue, I think is what you'd say. I've been covering them up with nail polish just on top of the gel nails, but they're halfway out. So I was on holiday, and then the lady that does them very cheaply, it's not Frugal, but it's my little treat at the moment. She's still very cheap because she does it in her back garden. She was on holiday after that, so it's all got a bit off hand. But I do like my nails not breaking all the time. So this is why I'm sticking with the gel nails for now, because I have quite weak nails and they break all the time and it's annoying. And so, yes, that only costs me, I think it's £25-26, and it lasts a good month. Although, you know, I'm having to kind of cover up the bit that's grown out a little bit with some nail polish by the end, but 3 weeks easily. So I'm going to go and get that done. That's my little treat to myself. It's not a frugal treat, but you have to have treats, don't you? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, and please do subscribe if you want to support my channel. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.